Hi there you dear beading friends, I'm Teddy from BijuTeo Beading, and in today's tutorial I'm gonna be showing you in super easy steps how to create this beautiful St. Peterburg stitch bracelet. It's done with double St. Peterburg stitch, but don't worry if you're not familiar because it's really easy, and as I said, I'm showing it so a beginner would be able to make it, so I invite you to work along with me and create it together. Consider subscribing with the bell, liking, sharing and commenting for more free content like this. And if you want additional content and downloadable beading patterns, you can check the membership option that is really inexpensive for the value it provides. Start and cancel anytime. Take a look in description and at the join button. Okay guys, so what I'm using here for this video are 5 colors of 11/0 seed beads: black, red, green, purple and light pink. I'm also using a clasp and a jump ring, Nylbond nylon thread. Use your favorite thread, other brand of nylon thread or Fireline or whatever you prefer. This is size 11 beading needle. Use similar size and scissors. And now guys, I'm going to start my work with about an arm span of thread on my needle, which is about 160–170 centimeters, and I'll be back. Okay guys, and I'm starting my work by picking up 2 black beads, my clasp and 5 black beads. Okay, this is what I have. I'm going to slide this down. Here, what I want to do is to make a knot. And how I'm making it, I make a loop and go twice through the loop I've made and pull. And then I make just one more knot to be sure it's all tight and secure. Okay. Now guys, what I want to do is to go through the next 2 beads. This one and this one. Okay guys, and now I'm going to start the famous St. Peterburg stitch. I take 4 black beads and 2 red beads. If you're not familiar with it, don't worry because it's super easy and I'm showing it so even a beginner would be able to make it. Okay, so I have 4 black and 2 red beads. And what I want to do here is to go through these 2 black beads in circle. You see? Exiting out of the 2 red at the end, I'm going through these 2 blacks, and when I pull, this is what I have. Then I'm taking just 1 black bead. I'm sliding it down and then I skip it and I go in this direction through 3 beads. You see, through 3 blacks of the 4 that I added initially. Okay. Then I want to take just 1 red bead, the same color that I have here, in my second row, and I want to go through these 2 red beads backwards. Okay. Then I want to take 2 of the color I'm exiting out of plus 2 black beads. I will alternate my rows. I will have 1 colorful row and 1 black row. Okay, so now I will do a similar thing as before. So you see these 2 blacks and these 2 reds that I just added. So I want to go backwards through these 2 red beads, just like that. I'm covering it for a second, but you know where I'm going, through the 2 red beads and pulling. And I have this. Then again, I need one bead from the color I'm exiting out of. I want to slide it down. I want to move it a little bit like in the previous row, and I want to go through 3 beads backwards. Then I want to take one bead of this next color, which in this case is black, and I want to go back through these 2 black beads. Then it comes a similar step, 2 black and 2 of my next color, which will be green. So I'm sliding those down, going backwards through the black ones, making a loop between 2 blacks and the 2 greens and pulling. And since I'm exiting out of black beads, I take 1 black, slide it down, skip it, and go through 3 beads in this direction. 1 green, and go through the greens backwards. I'm coming back for the next row. And I guess you know what's coming up next. 2 of the color I'm exiting out of and 2 black beads. Okay, in this case, these are 2 greens and 2 blacks. From now on, in each row I will be adding 4 beads to increase. After I increase, it comes the step where I add 1 and go back. And this one will be the same color with this one that I'm exiting out of. And I always go back through 3 beads. And I need 1 of this color that's on my way, because I wanna go back, guys, and continue increasing my pattern. And after the green color it comes the purple, so I increase with 2 black and 2 purple, slide down, and do absolutely the same step of going backwards through these 2 black beads like that and pulling, and the same step of adding 1 black, sliding it, and going backwards through 3. 1 purple, because I have purples on my way, and then 2 purple, 2 black to finish this purple row and to start another one with 2 black beads. And again, I want to go backwards through these 2 purples and make a loop between them and the blacks. Then another purple as always, because I'm exiting out of a purple. And going backwards through 3 beads. Now I'm taking 2 black and 2 of the last color that I have in this colorful sequence, which is light pink in my case. You could use other favorite colors as well, of course. And I take again 1 black, so it's the same thing. Go back, one like this, the same thing here, like that. 2 black and 2 red. Now guys, what I do is that I start the colors again from the red one. So you see I have red, green, purple, light pink, and now I continue with red, green, purple, light pink. And I will continue absolutely the same way, guys, until I have the desired length, and I'll be back to tell you what's coming up next. Okay guys, and when I continue this sequence several more times, I have my desired length. You could do less or more rows, it's up to you. Now what I want to do is to cut this thread from this side and start from the other side. I will show you how. So okay, I'm exiting here out of this black, and I want to go backwards in these purple beads. Here I want to make a loop between 2 beads, then go twice through the loop, pull tight, go through some beads, and cut this tail thread as close as possible to your work. Okay guys, now I'm going to take another thread which is about an arm span again, and I will come back to this side and I will continue creating the bracelet from the opposite side. Okay, I'll show you how in a while. And how am I doing this? I'm taking a long thread, let's say an arm span. I'm going here through some beads, and I'm holding here this thread with my thumb, and I want to make a loop between 2 beads, and then without stacking anything on the way, I'm going twice through this loop and I'm pulling. If you want, you could repeat this knot one more time. Okay, then I'm exiting here, guys, from the same bead where I started my work from, but from the opposite side of it. So I started it from here, now I'm working from here. I start again with 4 black and 2 red beads. I'm sliding those down, and I want to go backwards again as I was doing all the time through the first 2, through these 2 blacks. Okay, and I have a loop between these 2 blacks and these 2 red beads, so it's like I was doing all the time. And I take 1 black, slide it down. I want to turn this thread to be to the center of my work, and I'm going through 3 black beads as always. Remember, I add 1 and I go back through 3. Now at this step I was usually adding 1 red bead and going through here. Now I won't add 1 red bead because here I have 1 that I want to use, and this will be the sole difference, guys, between what I was doing in the first row and in this second row here. Okay, The sole difference is that I'm not adding a new bead here, but I'm using the one that's in the center. Then I will continue absolutely the same way by taking 2 beads of the color I'm exiting out of and 2 of the next color, in this case red and black. And I'm going backwards like this. And I want to turn these black beads to stay to the center. And again, 1 bead from the color I'm exiting out of, slide down and go back through 3 beads. And then go through this black. Which is in the center. Instead of adding 1 black and going back, I'm using the one in the center and I'm going back. Then 2 of the color I'm exiting out of, plus 2 of my next color, which here I see is green. So I slide those down and I'm doing absolutely the same thing as always, connecting those beads with a loop and pulling and flipping this to the center. Then I need 1 black, sliding it down, going backwards through 3 beads and going through this green and then through the next 2 green beads. Okay, like that. And I guess now you know that 2 of the same color and 2 of the next color are coming, and I will go back absolutely the same way. Then another one from the same color that I'm exiting out of, green. Go back through 3 and go through this black. And like this. Okay, I will show you one more time, but I guess you already got the hang of it and you can always rewind and see how I'm doing it. It's all the same, just the colors are different. It's absolutely the same movement of taking 4 beads of the same color and the next color, going backwards, adding 1 here, which is like an edge bead in the same color, going backwards through 3, and instead of adding 1 like I was doing in the previous step, I just go through this one that's on my way in the center and backwards through these 2 beads. Okay, same. And I'm here to the last color, which is light pink, and from here on they start repeating red, green, purple, light pink. Okay, I believe that you can do this or do this with rewinding the video, so I will let you continue by yourself until the end and I'll be back. Okay guys, and when I continue beading, this is what I have. I have the desired bracelet almost ready. So I'm exiting here at this step. And I want to take 5 black beads and my jump ring. And I want to go backwards like this through these last 5 beads that I have here. Okay. Here I went through 2 of those newly added 5. I skip the central one and I go through some beads in this direction. Why I skip the central one? Because when I pull, I will pop it out a little bit and it will create a nice nest for this jump ring here that I have in the center. And I want to go in this direction, guys. Make a loop and cut my thread. Make a loop, make a knot, cut my thread. Okay, and meanwhile I get rid of this tail thread from this side by again making a loop, zigzagging through the beads, making another loop and cutting the thread. So now my bracelet is ready. Okay guys, and now my St. Peterburg stitch bracelet is ready. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Consider subscribing, liking, sharing and commenting for more content like this. Also, if you want additional video courses and digital patterns from me, you could check the membership option that comes with multiple perks. Check description and the join button. Now click on the video that you see here and continue watching.